Hey guys, GHAZZY TV here with the Diablo 4 video leading into the launch of Diablo 4, and I want to talk about minions and necromancers. First off, you can check out the links in the descriptions below. I will be posting a ton of build guides and guides in general for necromancers, among other things, on the Icy Veins website. Behind me here, you'll see the first initial guide that we posted, which is the Necromancer Leveling Guide for Diablo 4, which has been tested and confirmed. It's absolutely beautiful, so do check it out. There's currently in the work at the time of this recording 3 endgame guides for Necromancer, being Blood, Bone, and Shadow. And I will say that I firmly believe that Shadow Necromancer is very likely going to be one of the strongest Necromancer builds in the entire arsenal or toolkit that the Necromancer supplies to the game. But what about minions? Well, minions had a bit of a rough ride. First, they completely decimated the nerfing of them and made them completely irrelevant for usage in any type of form at all. And then they said, whoa, whoopsie, dropped the bomb on this one, and then they, well, buffed their survivability. Now, with the information we have available to us, I can genuinely say that I've bent over backwards trying to figure out how to make them viable during the early stage of the game, the campaign, and see if that's something that they can work with the toolkit that's available for the Necromancer class. And no matter how much I go about it, I feel like they are not going to be able to perform well at all. The only way you can make it work is if you do some sort of hybrid approach, using a bone skill or using a blood skill combined with a bunch of minions. The problem with that approach is that if you just shove enough points into the bone or the blood skill that you decided to use, doing that will be a better performing build than trying this hybrid shenanigan with the minions, at least allegedly from what we know so far. However, there is the possibility of looking at the Paragon boards that is available to us, which is really cool in general, in my opinion, because the Paragon boards that we can see, such as the Cult Leader, allows us to get some absolutely crazy nodes for minions in general. Not just damage, but most importantly, there's a lot of minion survivability nodes here as well. And this makes me believe that there is a possibility that if you focus enough Paragon levels into scaling damage reduction and your offensive scaling, there is a very high likelihood that we can see minion builds be a functional thing for the end game. But the problem is, you don't get access to the Paragon board until you're level 50 and then beyond. So I'm not confident that minion will be playable. I'm not sure how the community will react to this. I guess it kind of was something people expected based of how Diablo 3 has been perceived and handled by Blizzard when it comes to the minion archetype. But I do want to know what you guys have to say about this, because these are my takes, and I do believe that I have somewhat of a decent idea of what goes on when it comes to minion or archetype or genre of builds, if you will, when it comes to ARPG in general, coming from Path of Exile originally. But do let me know what you guys feel about this. I do think that, again, with enough points, I think we can make it work. I do fear that even if we can make it work, that it will still be a less performing build or a lower performing build compared to what I believe to be the strongest, going to be the Shadow, and then the Bone and Blood will be about on par, I believe. And then last but definitely the least effective will be the Minion, which also requires the Paragon board. And I think it's crazy because I would love to have a Minion army running around with me, clearing the map, like clearing the game. Like, that's how you want to play. A lot of people want to clear the game that way. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think of it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. There's going to be a lot of Diablo 4 content coming out on this channel, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video for more content as well. That helps you praying to the YouTube algorithm gods. But definitely leave the comment down below. That helps extra for the prayer for the algorithm gods. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, stay safe and keep rocking as always.